Vikings, Redskins. The rain is coming down and should continue to do so as we head towards kickoff.
It's pouring rain here, Phil, as we approach kickoff.
When you see this kind of rain, Jim, it's about the field. How will it hold up? If it keeps raining like this, it's going to be a huge factor in today's outcome.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
First down at the 20. Here's the handoff.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Second down now.
And Wallace can't hold on that time. Here's the Vikings line up on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Bridgewater's ready for the snap, empty backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. D'Angelo Hall with the interception. An early pick, and he's going to have to bounce back from this one.
Yeah, he is. But I'd go to the sideline here, and I'd yell at my offensive line because, my gosh, everybody's around him. No room to step and throw the football. That's not the quarterback's fault. That's the offensive line.
It's Tannehill out of the pistol. First down at the 31. Wide to the left. Room to work.
So many times you watch football games and coaches just give up too early on the run game. Well, they'll keep it going today. After that run, decent pickup by the running back.
Second down following the run. Ryan Tannehill will be under center. Young's handed the football. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Deshaun Jackson on the receiving end. Jackson's brought down, but not until he gives his team a new set of downs. Breaking huddle at the 5. First and goal. Thompson's going to secure the handoff. Rhodes is all over that offense and brings him down. Here's a look at the Redskins offense. This season, ranking 2nd in the NFL when it comes to passing yards per game. Second and goal from the 6. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Tight ends are so valuable down on the goal line. They're able to maneuver inside. Easy to get defenders to run into each other to get open to score.
Driving extra point is good.
The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20.
The Vikings are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points, And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Bill.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. Well, you can't knock them all down, and sometimes the running back has just got to break a tackle. Good job that time.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Handoff made. He's tackled at the 30.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Takes another handoff. And now here's the Redskins defensive lineup. This unit has had a hard time this season stopping anybody. The Vikings will take the snap from the 30. Got hit on release.
Well, when it's third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful of this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
When linebackers move around like this, you don't
Intercepted! He's brought to a halt midway through the first, and this offense now has a chance to build on that lead.
The biorhythms are there for this football team. They woke up, the moon was in the right place. It was all good, Jim, and we've seen it here. Both sides of the ball playing very well. This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
The Redskins snap it at the 36. Emerson Griffin with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Here comes the wide receiver in motion.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. Here's how the Vikings defense, the strength of this defense, has been its ability to stop the rush. The Redskins have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. Midway through the first. They're in punting formation. That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. First down now in a dangerous spot here. The Vikings on offense after throwing the football to the other team the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, they got to be careful. They got to know who they're going up against. This is a defense that's good and smart. When you put those things together, look out. Hard to make big plays against this defense.
In a real tough spot here on second down.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
And the tackle is made in the end zone. That's a safety. And Bullock sends this towards the end zone. Jackson's got it on the return. Jackson's met at the 37. That return's good for about 7. The Redskins offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest. Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 35. Trying to find his target over the middle, but that pass goes incomplete. The offense now needs to pick up the first here on third down after that incompletion. Tannehill's got everybody split out wide. Tannehill's going to take it from the gun. Deshaun Jackson has the catch, and he steps out of the field of play.
Redskins put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
Tannehill's alone in the backfield. Now 1st and 10. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. Heading to the line at the 22. Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 22. Breaks out of the tackle. Jones tackled down at the 22. Quarters formation here for the defense. Kendricks, the one who brings them to the ground.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd and 4. Tannehill's pass will be incomplete this time.
The Redskins go with the pass that time on 3rd and short. The defense was ready, and they stopped the pass. Now we have a 4th down situation.
And converts on the 3. And that'll send them into the second quarter with a decent lead here, Phil Simms.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and you got a little lead like this, and the quarter's about to change. Don't be overconfident, man, because there's a long way to go. You got to keep playing hard.
The Vikings will see if they can put that safety behind them now, Phil, as they're back on the field with their offense. I'm wondering if they're going to be a little gun shy after that last possession.
Jim, I think it's hard to overcome it. I do, because when you get physically run over and give up a safety, well, what are you thinking when you come out on the field? We can't let that happen again, so that makes you tight. And we all know tight athletes.
And he's taken down.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times. When he's under center and when he drops back, he takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
The Vikings, pistol set here. Launching it deep. Intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Redskins stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. The previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The Redskins have it at the 24. And incomplete this time as Tannehill can't connect.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Launches it down the field. What a catch. That's his first reception today.
When you can throw the football that high, that accurate, and man, it is beautiful. Right on the target. Nice catch. What a play.
First down on the way. Here's the first snap after the big play. Jones has got on the handoff. Smith's there to make the tackle. The Redskins still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. Just 23 yards to the end zone. The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. Takes the hit, throws.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
3rd and 7 coming up. Press coverage all the way. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Another interception.
Isn't it awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers who can make plays like that? Getting that interception, it's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
The Vikings retaking the field with their offense in a game that hasn't been very pretty here of late. Turnovers by both teams on the last 2 possessions.
Well, define the word pretty. I think if you ask the defensive teams, hey, they love this game. It's beautiful. So far the takeaways by the defense, that's the story.
2nd and 4 following the run. The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with their backfield loaded up. They run the counter play. Gains 12. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
It's a 2 tight end formation. Toss to the outside. Gains about 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
After running it, it's 2nd down.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense. Wallace has the grab. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. First down at the 46.
He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Vikings come to the line with a bunch set.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
The Vikings have it at the 44. Johnson with the grab. Johnson's tackled down at the 32. That's his first reception today. Set up now at the 32.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. pushes to the left side.
Good for only a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
The Vikings snap it at the 31. Surveys. Ball is out. The offense was able to recover the ball. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it, keep possession of the football.
Bridgewater's got no one behind him, just the quarterback waiting for the snap. Out of the shotgun. Johnson's got it on a touchdown, and that'll close the gap in this one. They cut into the lead with that touchdown and aren't that far off the pace all of a sudden here midway through the second quarter.
And I get to say one of my favorite things, the tide has turned here in this game. I love those kind of cliches, but it has turned, no doubt. Being dominated, you get that quick score. Now you're close. Leave it up to your defense to give you a chance to take the lead at halftime.
And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Redskins just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Reed's marked down at the 34.
Look at the signals. The D-line is all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
First and 10.
Long ball to Deshaun Jackson. Gonna take it home for the touchdown. And it looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
Fields the football at the 8. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Vikings offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. That was a solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, just look at them, Jim. The way they run onto the field, you can see they're exuding confidence. And when you got a confident football team, man, let them go and let them play and see if they can make it happen again.
First down at the 21.
Screen. Secures it with two hands.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
So they complete that one, yet it's still second down.
The Vikings will line up in a full house set. They'll go ground. He runs with it right up the gut.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7.
2-minute warning looms, and this may be the last play before it hits.
That's a good tackle, and that's a quick 3 and out. Halftime, 2 minutes away. That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Redskins getting set to take over again on offense. They'll be trying to pick it up right where they left off with their last drive that ended in a touchdown.
Yeah, they're throwing the football well. And I'll tell you, I've been covering this game a long time. There's still nothing prettier than seeing a quarterback drop back and throw a perfect spiral down the field and watching guys catch it. That was a work of art for last drive.
Wasting little time. First down at the 28. Thompson's taking the handoff. That picks up 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd down and 3 following that nice run. Thompson's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The Redskins get a first down. The Redskins are leading in this one, and a lot of that goes back to the play of this quarterback, Phil. Tannehill's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and then people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The defense gets a sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
It's an empty backfield for Tannehill this time. Tannehill standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. It's Chris Matthews with the catch. The Redskins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. It'll be 3rd down. Jones is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Almost intercepted.
The Redskins don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20. The Vikings weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive play.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3 and out.
Kerrigan with the sack. That'll do it for the first half here, just outside our nation's capital. We'll take a short breather for halftime and return in a moment for the second half.
The second half is officially underway. He's got a chance to return this one.
And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line.
The Redskins take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. Jones is taken down at the 40.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line. Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Vikings offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
First down here after the run. The Vikings lined up in the pistol. To the ground. And Kerrigan hunts him down on the outside for the loss.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Double tight end formation.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Knocked down as he fires it.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's third and long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Redskins will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done. Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Coming up, second down. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. Incomplete. Rhodes was in the vicinity.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get third and long, I'll tell you what catches the defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back, because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think they're going to throw it short.
3rd and 10. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. Jackson's tackled down at the 17.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Searching for space to the right.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd and 3 coming up. Flip to the outside. Ball is out. Oh, they pop up the football, and the defense takes possession.
That's a good learning experience right there. You fumble the football, you learn from it, you know why you fumbled it. Next time, correct it so you don't do it again.
The Vikings offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
And they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. And you're right, they're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Running right through the trenches.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Playing press coverage to the outside. And they get the sack.
Of course, when you get blindsided, especially nowadays in this league where they do everything they can to make sure that quarterback doesn't get hit, that's devastating to take that kind of hit.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Third down on the way. Bridgewater's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Vikings will use a timeout here early in the second half. Third down. Bridgewater by himself in the backfield.
The defensive line now shifting to a spread look. They're going to try to pressure the quarterback on this play. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Got drilled as he throws it.
The Vikings really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third and long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
Jackson's got a chance this time for a gain of about 5.
The Redskins were able to bulldoze their way down the field, only to cough up the football the last time they were out here. It sure looked like they were going to put up some points.
Yeah, the defense has got to feel lucky that time. They dodged a bullet just getting that fumble because they were getting moved on, pushed back. The offense was moving the ball great, but the defense came up with a fumble.
Comes away with it. That's his 4th catch of the day. Set up now at the 39-yard line. Looks like they're in press coverage here. It's Tannehill out of the pistol. First down at the 39. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it. Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 12. Throws the pass. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach a team in a situation like this. You're winning big, and it's third and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off, and you punt the football.
Tannehill's ready for the snap, empty backfield. Tannehill's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Reed's got it, and a first. They come to the line of scrimmage, first down. Jones lined up as the single back.
The D-line saw something on the offense. Everybody shifting to the left.
Smith's in on the tackle.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt. When you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done. Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Rhodes is the one who made the big stop.
The Vikings guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
Third and 4 coming up. Tannehill's alone in the backfield. Tannehill's back in shotgun formation. Has it. Touchdown. Those points may have made the lead insurmountable, with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this, don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time. And you hope if you do that somewhere in the fourth quarter, you can find a way to get back into this game.
Patterson's going to run this one out. And he's brought to the ground. That return's good for about 23. The Vikings bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
First down at the 17. Looking long. Second and 10. Bridgewater's on the move, and they take him down.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
This is third down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Drop back, shotgun formation. Looking long, and it falls incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
They'll down the ball. The Redskins have done a whale of a job taking their halftime lead and adding a whole lot more to it here in the third quarter.
And they're just doing everything we saw them do in the first half. Just dominating the pace of play and just being more physical than the defense. Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Going deep. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, they go for the bomb, but the defensive backfield was not fooled.
Yeah, they were all over it that time, and that was like shadow defense. Wherever the receiver was going, the defense was right next to him. Great job.
And it's caught by Jordan Reed. 3rd and 4 coming up following that completion. They'll go shotgun here. Has his target, and he's out of bounds.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
2 tight ends on the field here. 1st and 10. Jones is going to take the handoff now.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line.
Jones is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Ryan Tannehill will be under center. My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I'll guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
The Redskins need to get to the 18 to extend this drive.
Here is the first snap of the final quarter.
The defense gets the sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20.
The Vikings got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Second down here after that run play. Handoff. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The defense will take the penalty.
The Redskins defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
2nd and long. Heaving it down the field, and they can't connect.
Well, that's a big opportunity. Anytime you get somebody behind the defense open, and the receiver's there, but the quarterback just overthrew him.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down.
Well, the defensive line noticed something. They're all shifting to the left.
Scans the field. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. The Vikings are going to punt the football. Jackson going to try and return this punt.
Jackson, such a great athlete. You've got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Redskins didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
This next play coming from the 47-yard line. Reed set now, split out wide to the left. Out of the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Let's see if they can complete another one. This time, perhaps, for the first down. Third down coming up. Gets the handle here. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Jones is able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
First down at the 35. Trying to plow ahead. And that's Robeson in on the stop.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
At the 30-yard line, here comes the snap. Second down and 5. Tannehill's unable to connect that time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Press coverage all the way. Jones in the backfield. Single back set. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Jones is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instruction.
First down at the 18. Thompson's hand at the football. At the 16-yard line, here they come. Second down and 7. Thompson's going to secure the handoff. Smith going to make the tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the toss. He's in for the touchdown, but hold on a minute. There's a flag down. There's a flag away from the football.
And with so little time left in this game, that touchdown may have sealed the deal.
It's it. The party is officially over. And what a job. The offense just put an exclamation point on that game. They've been terrific all day long, and they deserve the win.
First and goal.
Jones got the carry once more.
Stepping up to the line at the 10-yard line. Second and goal from the 10-yard line. Kendricks there to make the stop.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Mounting a serious drive.
Third and goal from the 10.
They're going to run it on the toss.
What a job by the defense down on the goal line. They were playing run all the way. It was a run. They got the penetration, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Vikings offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw the ball was jarred loose.
Running room. He's brought down. Bill, can you believe how untimely a fumble we just saw?
You know, Jim, I cannot believe it. Here's why. Because you know in a situation like this, the first thought in your mind is you can't fumble the ball, and they did anyway.
Hey, blue 10, blue 10, go.
Jones has got it on the handle. Kendricks there that time for the tackle.
Redskins running back that time. He makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Coming up to the line of scrimmage at the 11.
The Vikings defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Second down and 11. That's a gain of only a yard.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put 2 hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. Jones got it again. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Bill, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.